Christian leadership. What is Christian leadership? A Christian leader is someone who has professed their beliefs in the teachings of Jesus Christ, and they are leading other people to follow and serve God. They have the same qualities as a regular leader, except that their main purpose is to lead others to follow Christ and live like Christ. They want to make new leaders. There are many different approaches that we've learned about in this session of different ways for a leader to be a leader and different things that work for different people. The main one that covers many different situations is actually the situational approach. It's the ability to base the approach on your situation. The leader needs to be aware of the needs of their followers. I practice situational leadership a lot. I'm a mom, a special needs teacher, and a children's minister leader. Those environments require me to be aware of the needs of my followers, which in all three of those cases are either my children, children with emotional and behavior disorders, or children that I see on Wednesdays and Sundays that are coming to church, either brought by their parents, brought by foster parents, grandparents. So depending on each child's needs in those situations will determine how I choose to lead them. Another approach I use as a leader, and specifically in my role as a children's church leader, is transactional leadership. Transactional leadership requires a transaction between a leader and a follower. This is a great approach when working with children, but will work with most people. There are several situations in my role as a mom, a teacher, and a children's church leader that I have to offer something in return for desired results. The example is, if you do this, you get this. In special needs, we call that this and then. We actually make charts for it that we provide pictures, a picture of what we're wanting done and a picture of what they get when they complete that. It's also great for peer pressure to see someone get rewarded for a certain behavior. In children's ministry, during our services, the kids know that we are looking for the kids who are paying attention, not playing with their neighbors, they're participating, and as service goes through, we have junior leaders that just kind of watch for those kids, and they'll just quietly walk up to them, and they'll either give them a piece of candy. If we're doing raffle tickets, they'll give them that to make them know that we see what they're doing, and it also lets the kids around them know that that's the behavior we want to see. Transformational approach is the approach that many, including myself, hope to use. Transformational leadership changes or transforms people. As a mom, I pray that everything I do for my kids and everything I teach them transforms them in some way. In my job with exceptional education, I work with children with emotional and behavior disorders. My goal is to transform them from the child they came to us as to one who can self-regulate themselves and make appropriate choices and eventually make it back into a typical classroom. In children's ministry, I want to transform every child I cross to a follower of Jesus. We get many children who do not hear about Jesus at home. They're not exposed to the Bible. So we have one chance anytime they visit us to hope that that one chance is going to transform them and that they'll remember that and want to know more and want to know who Jesus is and want to follow Jesus. An authentic leader, I strive to be an authentic leader. An authentic leader involves the authenticity of the leader. That is, an authentic leader has compassion from their heart, passion for a purpose, behavior that's based on their values, a connection in their relationships, and are consistent with their self-discipline. I pray I always make the right choice when faced with a difficult choice. it's something I strive for daily. And I know that many leaders and leaders that I can look back on that were important in my life and made an impact in my life were authentic. They told me the things that hurt, even though I didn't want to hear them. They knew what I needed to hear to make better choices and to strive. They didn't worry about making themselves a better leader. They focused on helping me grow and learn things I needed to, and not just how they were doing in their situation. So overall in this session, I've learned a lot about different ways to use leadership, different approaches that can be used in different situations, examples in the Bible to look for biblical leaders, and just different tying Christianity into leadership more than just being a leader, but being a leader who is striving to live like Christ and to show my followers that I want them to know Jesus and follow Jesus and share the word and eventually create their own leaders as they progress in their progress. Thank you very much.